Muy buenas chicos, aquí Zal, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo de Genshin Impact en el canal. Bueno, en el vídeo anterior estuvimos consiguiendo cositas con Zongi para preparar el rito del ascenso de Rex Lapis. Para ello conseguimos la mejor Jade Noctilicuna o algo así era. Y también conseguimos varios perfumes y al final la estatua de los 7 de Rex Lapis escogió el perfume que le va bien a las señoras mayores. Por eso teorizan que es una de las formas que él coge. Y nada, pues ahora vamos a pedirle prestada a Madame Pink la campana esclarecedora, creo que era, o campana purificadora. Pero ya no nos acompaña Zonyu o Zonzi, ya no me acuerdo de los nombres, porque dijo que no se podía acercar aquí. No sabemos por qué. A ver, señora. Madame Pink.
All things must change.
¿Le ocurre algo?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said the glazed
Oh,
lilies
se
could
marchitan
read
porque hay gente
human
malvada o algo
hearts.
así.
If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully.
Va a ser porque la gente está triste.
But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means
Eso
these
explica por qué
flowers
nuestro mundo no
feel what's
existe, porque
happening
todos
in
los
here?
chismes que hay.
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small
Pero
matter.
no son rumores
They are
infundados. Bueno, son
everywhere.
rumores infundados, pero son reales.
Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others
Aquello que
think
yace
that
en el mar.
that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
¿Podría prestarnos la campana purificadora?
Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me.
Fue a ser el Zonyu este o
But he
Zonyu o
told
como se
me
llama.
then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it.
Ah, por eso no quería venir.
It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
Soy un buscador de objetos perdidos certificado por los caballeros de Favonius.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
Oye, yo por lo menos tengo títulos, comida de
All right,
emergencia,
children,
¿sabes?
There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa.
Ahora dirá, soy la alcaldesa y nosotros... ¿Qué?
It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My
O sea que su
entire
única
household
posesión
is
es
in
la
here.
tetera.
How does that work?
Paimon, métete en la tetera a ver qué hay.
There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere
Uy, esta
inside
tetera
this
que es como una
teapot,
lámpara
and
de
you are
genios o algo
quite
así.
welcome to borrow it, if you can find it.
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
Tengo miedo. Tío, es una puta lámpara. No me habrá metido en un dungeon. O igual sí. Un dungeon así de la nada. Y cuando o sea, si es un dungeon, cuando está... O sea, es un dungeon. Esta señora cuando viene a buscar cosas se pelea contra bichos.
Where are we? What just happened?
Hola, araña.
Youngsters,
Ah.
this is where this old woman keeps all
¡Me
her
está atacando!
things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice.
Muere. Desgracia.
This is her teapot? What's going on?
Esta señora es más de lo que aparenta, ¿eh?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you children.
¡Au!
Please
¡Au!
let the old lady clean up.
¡No! Me lo comí en la cara. Me quedas tú. Y ya está. Vale, aquí vemos esto. Y ahora podemos ir por aquí. Con un dungeon no viene mal, que llevamos ya 2 vídeos solo de... haciendo recaditos.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since...
No me ataques mientras le estoy pegando a otro, please. ¡Hostia, vaya joya! Vale, necesitamos a Noel. Bueno, también me vale Izal con el poder Geo, pero bueno. Adiós. Hala. Eso debería de contar como muerto. Vale. Vale. Ah, es bastante largo esto,
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell,
¿Qué
do you
pasa,
think
Paim?
this old granny could also be an adeptus?
¿Un Adeptus? ¿No eran solo 4? Me caigo.
Hyman's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus.
Puede ser, pero yo pensaba que solo era 4.
They all live in Trillium Karst. Why would she stay in the city?
Ay. De verdad odio mi vida.
Yahoo!
Muere. Vale. ¡Uy! ¡No! Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo anda?
Brace yourself. How rude.
Vale, vamos a empezar a curarnos, venga. ¡No! ¡Vaya mierda! ¡Fuck! ¡Uy, qué cabrón! Vaya enganchada ahí. Bueno, sí, será mejor que cambie tal, porque Bennett y Noel no están tan leveados. Qué cabrones, Joder. ¡Hala! Fuera. ¡Ostras, que hay más! Bueno, pues mira, tonterías. ¡Hala! Ya está, ¿no? Bien.
nibbles does this teapot have?
Muchos.
It would be
Jaime.
nice if we had one of these too.
Sí, verdad, para llevar las
At
cosas.
least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
¿Y esto me sirve para? Ah. Vale. Estaba diciendo yo, algo se tuvo que activar por aquí, pero... Oh, no me dejan trepar. Qué injusticia. Vale, no creo que queden muchos más, ¿eh? ¿Enemigos? No. Ah, aquí debe de estar todo ya. La campana purificadora.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet.
¿Y ahora qué?
Now, let me see. How did this opening
Desafío
work
completado.
again? Oh dear. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
Hala. Vale, no llevamos mucho tiempo, así que si esto no se alarga podemos intentar hacer otra misión. Porque me daría rabia dejaros un vídeo de 12 minutos. ¿Cuándo puedo hacerlo de 20? 20, casi 30.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
¿Es usted un adeptus?
An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
Lo es un adeptus. Pero pensaba que solo había 4.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened directly.
Si tú haz que nos la quite.
Running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters
Debe ser el
into their own hands.
Ah, Fosui era, ya me olvidé del nombre.
So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
¿Y si su amigo no le devuelve la campana?
Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and
Igual no es
chat.
el lápiz y es un adeptus más.
Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Es más grande por dentro. De verdad. Limpia la tetera de Madame. Vale, vamos a hacer esto. Ah, pues podemos ir corriendo. Total, es para otra esquina. Va a pasar por delante de él, a ver si me dice algo. No, pasan de mí.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition.
Lo
Let's
dudabas.
place the perfume we've prepared inside.
¿Eres un
An
adeptus?
adeptus.
That's
Tengo curiosidad.
suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good.
Usan esa tetera para hacer té. ¿Y qué pasa con lo que hay dentro?
When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Vale.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Vale, comprar cometas. Pues llevamos 15 minutos, así que lo vamos a hacer en este vídeo. Voy a comprar las cometas. Voy a tener que empezar a ponerme en serio con lo de subir el rango de aventurero porque me voy a quedar al 32 y necesito 35 para hacer el capítulo 3. Pero bueno, como tampoco puedo jugar todos los días, ¡ay, qué desastre! Vale, las cometas entiendo que se compran por aquí a esa señora. Oh, cometas de este estilo. Ah, no, cometas normales. Vale.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you
Oh,
asked
qué fácil.
for
Esto ha
have
sido
been
mucho más
made to order.
rápido
Would
de lo
you like to
usual.
take them now?
Yes, thank you.
Zongli. Siempre se me olvidará.
It's rare to see
Zongli.
customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Entiende de ropa, de productos cotidianos, de joyas, de porcelana.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
Ah, entonces tiene que haber una de 20.
Of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the
Me hizo gracia, o sea, claro, en el Arconte Anemo, como es libertad y puedes hacer lo que quieras, pues pinto por fuera de las líneas.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Paimon, no hables de eso.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the
Ciclicalidad, ¿qué
cyclicality
es
and
eso?
eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once...
Yo quiero verlas. No quiero que me las describa.
Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan. I shall take these back with me.
Oh.
Well, allow me.
Gracias, Novail, me has salvado de tener que pagar otra vez. Este señor no va con dinero por... Entonces, ¿esto es una emboscada?
No way. I was just
¿Quieren que
passing
pague yo? ¿Tampoco trajo dinero?
through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay
¿Qué
for him,
dinero? Yo creo que no
he
sabe
neither
lo
looks at
que
the
es.
price tag nor his wallet.
Puto Zongli.
He knows a great deal about money and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
child. You are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Es mi sugar daddy, no va, y me da todo el dinero que me hace falta.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
No vais, no, que me calles bien, no me jodas. Encuentra a 3 trabajadores. Bueno, chicos, llevamos 20 minutos, ¿vale? Ya sabéis que no quiero que se me alarguen los vídeos. Así que vamos a parar por aquí. Y en el próximo vídeo ya buscaremos a los 3 trabajadores. Este capítulo 2 se me está haciendo un poco... Es que el capítulo 1 era más puzzles, adeptos, tana. Pero esto es como organizar un funeral, o sea, ¿qué? Se me hace un poco rollo. Pero bueno, no está mal. Y Zhongli es entretenido. Preferiría ir con Nobile, pero bueno. Zhongli, que me cae bien. Y bueno, pues de momento vamos a dejar por aquí. Continuaremos con Genshin Impact en otra ocasión, otro día. Y nada, espero que os esté gustando mucho. Dadle al like, suscribiros, comentad. Hasta otra.